Welcome back, guys. Thank you for tuning in. This is Beamer Merchant doing another do-it-yourself video. You're looking at the engine bay of a 2000 BMW 740i. This is the M62Tu Vanos 4.4 liter V8 engine. In this video, we're going to go ahead and show you the engine wire harness, specifically where most of these connectors connect to. This is how the engine looks. And this is how an engine looks once it's been removed out of a car. Right now it's on the hoist, ready to be torn apart. Let's focus on the front of the this wire harness here. If you look on the driver's side, as you can see, it comes out here. The wires that are attached here, this one connects to the throttle body. This one here connects to the top of the thermostat, just like that. And the third wire from this connections here goes to the solenoid right there. Pretty easy to remove. Press the pin and remove. Okay, so that's this section here. The bottom one has more cables to it. 5 cables present here. Let's focus on the first one here. This one here connects right here. This is a thermostat housing. This one connects to the map sensor. Another one here connecting to the solenoid on the passenger side. And now you have 2 of them. There's 2 cables going down here. They go underneath towards where the oil pan or the dipstick is. And they end up down here. This is for the oil level sensor that sits at the bottom of the oil pan. This one is for the starter. On each bank here you'll find there's a cable here that comes down. Cam sensor here. Another one, same thing here. It's right there. Comes down to the bottom. Cam sensor. You can remove these with the 5 Allen. On the driver's side bank here, it's another wire coming from this housing, goes down here, comes to the bottom right here, and that's for the water-cooled alternator. Alright, we pointed out the main wiring cables on the front. If you go down to the passenger side, again, this is the housing here. You got these connections. These 4 connect to the ignition coils. Make sure when you do service on your car that this goes back in here, the ground. Driver's side, same thing. You got 4 connections to the ignition coils. Okay, driver's side goes into the passenger side. They all meet. The wiring meets here, and now there's wiring that splits 2 ways. This one here, with the majority of the wires, looks like this. This is where all your transmission, DME, and all the wiring is connected to. And this is located on the passenger side. You'll find this cover. It's held down by 4 Allens. Take those off. You can pop it out, and that's where, as you can see here, it goes right there. Tucks into there, and everything is housed here. As you can see from this bundle of wires, it splits off to this section here. It looks something like this. In most cases, this particular model was manufactured in 2000 of April. I believe 2001 models didn't have this. Correct, I could be wrong though. And this basically serves a purpose, coating purposes. If you need to go to reset your oil light, I believe you could do it through here. Same thing as there's another OBD port on the dash, and that port is located behind that wood cover. This wood cover comes off and it exposes the connection. Alright, last but not least, you got another section of wires coming out here, come down here. Okay, these are connections for the headers, all 2 sensors. And these are the headers here. As you can see, headers got a catalytic converter right there, and these are the connections. There's one here and another one here. Just be careful. See how this one melted? You don't want that to happen to your car. Okay, so that's these right here. This one here, transmission. There's two connections. There's this connection here, and then there's another one right here. These are both for the transmission. This is the 5 HP 24 automatic transmission out of that 740. There's a connection that goes right here, and then another connection, if you look on the side, it's located right there. This is the exhaust assembly for that 740. You got another pair of catalytic converters here. At the end here, you got all two sensors. This one has the male connector, two of them, and they connect right here. Female connector. There's one right there, another one right there, and this is for the transmission. So as you can see, everything has a purpose. This connection is for the crank sensor. That sensor is located on the passenger side here in the bell housing of the transmission. Another wire here comes from the top, goes on the side, in the back of the engine, comes down here. Unfortunately, this one was cut, continues here, and it ends right here. Last part we're going to focus on is this is the driver's side behind the alternator. Alternator has a thick cable here, the battery cable comes out from the front right here, goes up here. Here it splits. One section goes up, which this one here, if you ever need to jump start something or a car, this is where you do it. Comes down here again, comes all the way here. Long wire connects to your starter, which is on the opposite side. Goes right here. Starter sits here in this area, and it connects right there. Well, hopefully this video is helpful. If you have any questions, comments, let us know. If you need BMW parts, visit our website. Thanks for watching. You have an awesome day. Take care.